Hello everyone. This video is going to be covering buildings and how they work, the information found on the cards, and generally going over how the economy works and how recruitment works. Now I have a blown up version of a card here. This is a tier 1 keep. Up at the top, we have the cost of the resources to get the building. Now, this is a building that you start with at the beginning of the game, so it obviously isn't going to cost any resources. Here in the middle is the art of the building. Everyone will notice that as they tier up in technology, these buildings will look cooler and cooler, or the resources will progress over time. It goes what the building is, what its tier is, any sort of special notes, and what it gets you if it generates any sort of income. Now, I will also cover technology. Now, there are 3 technology levels in the game. They are controlled and dictated by the keep. So whenever you have your tier 1 keep, you're in technology level 1, and then once you build all of the tier 1 buildings, then you can build your tier 2 keep, which is basically teching up into tier 2. You build all the tier 2 buildings, and then you tech up into technology level 3. Now, just to show something else, here is a tier 2 mine. Now you see that it costs resources, that it's got tier 2, and how many turns it takes to build, and its income down here at the bottom. Now, turns are how many game rounds it takes for the building to complete, and how that process is recorded on your table is explained in the rules. But fundamentally, instead of laying down the building like this, you rotate it like this to represent 2 turns, because each turn you tick it, you rotate it until it comes completely on. And this is an example of a tier 3 barracks. It's very expensive. It's in-game building. It has more turns, and it shows what it unlocks, because obviously the barracks doesn't produce anything. Base building is one of the key features of the game, and you can build buildings almost in any order that you want. You do have to obey the technology level, but these buildings come as resource generators, as unit creators, and as technology gatehouses. You also have defensive buildings, so you have walls and outposts. They protect your realm from negative events. When your buildings create resources or generate resources in the gathering phase, that's recorded on your resource sheet. There are going to be some differences in the production. To allow players to record information how they want, the production will not have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the side here, because I have found in testing, players just use this sheet in different ways that naturally make sense to them. So to allow players to be able to just record information that makes the most sense to them and naturally, I try to keep this as open form as possible. It is explained in the rules, suggestions on how I play it, but those are just suggestions. I look forward to hearing any questions that you have about buildings. Just post them somewhere here on the GameFound page or on our Discord. Thank you very much.